The second baseman, number 15, coming off his first AAA homer last game. What a moment for him and his team. They could really... At the plate, the second baseman, number 15. He had a fantastic day at the plate in his AAA debut. Let's see if he can continue to impress in this one. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, Josh Bro.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. On the ground to the left. And plenty of time to first.
That is it. The first baseman, Carson Taylor.
2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Now at the dish, Carson Taylor.
Here we go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, soft line drive. Oh, gloves it. A couple of hits in the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio.
On the ground to the right side. Picks it up. Throws, gets the out, 1 away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. Welcome back to Syracuse, top of the 4th inning. Hard liner. And there's a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bro.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
One ball.
Rolls away a little bit. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. Right-hander kicks and deals. Runner on the move. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one down. One away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Carson Taylor. We're in the 4th inning, no score.
Hey, drive them in. No one better right here.
Up the middle. Quick feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Two outs and a runner at first. The second baseman getting ready to hit.
15.
And it's crushed to deep left. This one on its way. Hits the fence. Runner around third. He scores, and that ties it up. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Man at second here with 2 away. Next up for the Iron Pigs, Josh Bro.
Here we go. Need you right here.
This one to third. Play made. That ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits. And now it's going to be the second baseman, number 15. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. This one is labeled.
Uh-oh. Go, ball. Go. Go.
It's off the top of the wall. Around first and heading for second. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it
Now
fair.
batting,
That's a good
catcher,
example
Josh
of why it's so important to keep your
Rowe.
hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. This next at bat is going to be critical.
Come on, let's go.
We got a full count.
This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. The Iron Pigs with the tying run at the dish. To third, Beatty. Whips it to first. Only one out remaining.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carson Taylor.
Carson Taylor digs in now.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Now here's the 0-2. Struck the batter out looking. And that's the ball game. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Number 15 put together a nice showing despite the loss. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. The second baseman, number 15, comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs taking on the Syracuse Mets. First pitch coming your way next. The second baseman
Batting
will
third,
hit next.
the second
Drove
baseman,
in their
number 15.
only run in last night's game.
Here we go, no one better.
Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. The 0-1. A frozen rope. And there are 2 outs. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying. And he's got a jog around the bases. Joey Meneses, the next to hit. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. And they easily get the out at first. It's a double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned.
Number 15.
1 away and a runner at first. The second baseman getting ready to hit, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Bangs off the wall. Coming to the plate. Scores easily. That holds the runner at second base. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Great cut there, and he just missed driving that pitch out for a homer. Maybe just a grain or 2 lower, and he's rounding the bases. Line drive for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. The run will score. And now they're up by 3.
Leandro.
Nice job to drive in the run. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, number 15. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. And the 0-1 now. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. And with one swing, the crowd is hushed. A 2-run blast, and they add on. It's 5-zip. Some hitters are just so good at covering the outer half of the plate. He did very well to extend his arms and use a whole lot of torque to pull that one up and over the wall for the homer.
Now batting,
So
number
digging
15.
in, the second baseman, already with a 2-run shot back in the 5th inning, and he's looking to add to that impact right now. This one in the air, center field, pretty deep. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, actually staying put. And there are 2 outs. Now the third
Now
baseman,
batting,
Brett Beatty.
third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And a double play to end it. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, number 15. Grounder to third, Madrigal. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Bases are empty with 2 away.
Number
The second
15.
baseman digs in now, 0 for 1. Swing and a drive.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Hits the top of the wall. He turns and heads for second. And it's a double, their first hit in this one. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Two out and a runner in scoring position. Rodolfo Castro will hit next. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, right side, Mauricio. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. And they can't do anything with the 2-out double. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Joey Meneses. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores, 2 runs come in on the play. It's a 5-0 ball game. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the second baseman, number 15.
Number 15.
Out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. So 2 on and 2 out. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, number 15. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And a base hit coming around third. Also in to score. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Runner edging away at second base. Runner takes off for third. Mauricio. There with plenty of time, inning over. So 4 runs on 4 hits. Digging in for the
Now
Mets,
batting,
Jose
left fielder,
Azocar.
Jose Azocar.
1-1-1.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw is late, and the batter reaches safely. No trouble beating out the infield hit. Good hustle down the line. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh. Right through there for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. This game shows just why. So 2 down. Next up for the Iron Pigs, number 15. Swing and a high fly to left. Azocar settles under this one. And that's the end of the inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after half an inning. 2 away here, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Donovan Walton. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. 2-1 pitch upcoming. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And that's a tough break out there at second. His throw just sailed a bit wide that time.
Hey,
Runner at third, 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, number 15. Swing lifted to left field. It's carrying. Pulls it down. They limit the damage here. Here's the third baseman, Luis de los Santos. To third, might be 2. The throw to second.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th. We're tied in this one, 2-2. One gone, runner at
Now
first.
batting,
The
number
second
15.
baseman, the next to hit. Calls for time at the plate. He gets it.
Clutch up. Drive him in right now.
He hits a fly to center. Jordan moving under it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first. That one in the air to center field. It's pretty far back. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left on base. The score
Leading
remains
off
2-2.
for the Mets,
On to the bottom of the
designated
8th.
hitter,
Coming up to the
Joey
dish for Syracuse, Joey Meneses.
Meneses.
Ground ball, right side. And it stays fair. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. Next up for the Mets, Jose Azocar. Right side, and this might do it. Handles the chance. And that's the ball game. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. So 2 down. The second baseman now at the plate. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Bashes this one to deep left center. That one's gone. A solo blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. To the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. We're at the end of 2. Lehigh Valley ahead in this game, 1-0. Two outs, bases empty.
Number 15.
Hit hard on a line. And that's that. They're set down in order. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, number 15. Runners at second and third, nobody out. A very difficult situation for the defense.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive them in. Your turn.
This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. The run scores from second. 3-2, they take the lead. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, Josh Garrett checks the runner, dives back in safely.
Hey, your turn now. No one bet.
And now the 1-2. Runner takes off for third. Soft contact in the air. Goes to first, safe. And there are runners at the corners now. That's a very tough play for any shortstop, and they nearly got the out at first. Speeding up the release would make the difference. And here's the first baseman, Carson Taylor. 1-2 now. To first, might be 2 here. Quickly to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Now batting.
Digging in for the Mets, Ryan Clifford. The Mets with the tying run at the dish. The tying run is aboard. That may wind up being a pivotal at-bat in this one. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. This next at-bat looms very large. Swings and lifts this one to deep left. Way back there. And it's out of here. Blasted that one out of here. His second of the night. And they add on. It's 5-3. They are feeling great right now, already out in front. Then they add that homer. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. 2 away and
Now
a runner at
batting,
first.
the designated
And now,
hitter,
Joey Meneses.
Meneses.
And it's a pop-up.
Ball, ball.
Under it. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. The second baseman, number 15, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs taking on the Syracuse Mets. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, number 15. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Aiden Miller. Miller, only 20 years old, a former first-rounder in 2023. Pickoff throw, out, got the runner, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but Large Lab Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Welcome back to Syracuse, top of the 4th inning. Swing lifted to left field. Puts it away, and there's 1 down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Mets batting.
The left fielder, Jose.
Nice deal for the fans here in Syracuse. You can get a 50% off order of Half Moon cookies at the concession stand if you order a full pizza with broccoli. And he grounds it to the right side. And 1 out now.
Now batting, shortstop Donovan Walton.
Next up for the Iron Pigs, number 15, 1 for 2. Bashes this one to deep left center. Back there. That one's gone. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Mets, Rafael Ortega. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Got the out.
Now batting, first baseman Luis De Los Santos.
The second baseman, now at the plate, picked up an RBI the last time
number
up.
15.
Still their only run of the game so far. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Carson Taylor getting ready to hit. Runner takes off for third. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner scores from second as they get one back. 2 away, runners at first and third. Buddy Kennedy, the next to hit. Line drive should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Coming around third. Also in to score. Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in two. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner around third. Comes across to score. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I feel for those infielders because he hit that ball hard. And it's tough to make a play on one like that, even if it is on the ground. Nice cut. Alzolot is just one strike away. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. It bangs off the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one. In safely at third as the go-ahead run. Joey Meneses digs in now.
The designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
On the ground. Collects it. 2 away.
He's out.
Now batting, center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Extra innings set to start. Here's the second baseman, number 15.
Number 15.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go. Come on.
That's towards center. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Aiden Miller.
Go-ahead run on base. And now the second baseman, number 15. He's already homered in this ballgame. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. And they've got the lead in extra innings. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Aiden Miller.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
0-1 now. On the ground to third, Beatty. Whips it to first in time. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. And now we'll see if what remains of this home crowd. Winning run
Now
stands at
the
first,
designated
no outs.
hitter, Joey Meneses.
Grounder on the right side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to first, but it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Jackson Reeds will hit next. And the tying run at second. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Iron Pigs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. The second baseman, number 15, comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Next up for the Iron Pigs, number 15, showing some real power recently. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner at first, 1 away. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. A 2-run blast, and now they're out front. It's 2-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Man at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Picks it up. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of the 4th inning. Welcome back. The Iron Pigs at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball crushed left field. It's pretty far back. And it's out of here. A solo blast. Second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 3-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, number 15. A laser into the outfield. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Not much going on. Digging in for the Bisons, or Elvis Martinez. Ground ball, right side, and handles this chance. There with plenty of time, inning over. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of the 6th. At the plate, the second baseman, number 15.
Get down, get down.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Move to first. Back in safely on the dive. All square at 4. Runner on the go. Right side. Rivera. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Aiden.
Now it's the shortstop, Aiden Miller. 0-1 now. And now the runner breaks for third. Play made. That ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, Damiano Palmigiani. That one ripped into right center. And a base hit. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Great job by the leadoff hitter. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Left field getting pretty deep.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner comes in from second to score, and they trim the lead. Picks himself up an RBI. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, Rodolfo Castro.
Runner!
And the runner takes off for third
1-2.
in the dirt. His very first stolen base at the AAA level, and I have a feeling there's a lot more of those to come. 1-2 now. Grounder left side. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI ground out. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Number 15 was a real bright spot for them in the loss. The second baseman, number 15, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Buffalo Bisons taking on the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Orelvis Martinez. On the ground, collects it. Play made, that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, number 15. This is a prime opportunity right here. Swing and a ball crushed left field. Snags it on the run. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Always nice to strike first and put your team ahead. Good situational hitting to score him from third on that sac fly. And now the shortstop, Michael Stefanik. Now here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side, gloves it. In plenty of time to first. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it.
Martinez.
Welcome back. The Iron Pigs at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The second baseman, number 15.
Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's going to be long gone. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 3-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that.
Now batting,
stepping in,
number
the
15.
Second baseman. He belted a solo homer back in the fourth inning, which has proved to be a fairly critical moment in this game. This one is labeled. And a couple of quick outs. One gone and a runner on at first. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, number 15. Foul ball there. Barnes, 6'2" righty. He uses a cutter, a four-seamer, and he mixes in a slider. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one fouled off. Ground ball to third. Fair ball. Lead runner turns at second. Throw into third.
No, he's safe.
Not going to get him. He's in there. One out and two on. Here's the catcher, Josh Bro. This pitch popped up. Rivera. 2 down. Big opportunity with runners in scoring position, and he just didn't quite square it up. Next batter will look to pick him up. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Carson Taylor. Grounder to third, Martinez. The throw to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 away here, nobody on. Now a chance for Orelvis Martinez. 1 for 3. Skied to left, and this should do it.
Mine.
Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. So 2 down. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, number 15. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Get out of here.
It's off the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Now a relay to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 inning in the book. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, number 15. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Foul ball there. Stevenson, the lead runner, over at second. Crawford on at first with 2 away. Down the left field line and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. But it's a foul ball. You could tell he was sitting on that fastball, but he didn't keep the weight back long enough, and it hooked foul as a result. If he makes the adjustment, look out in the cheap seats. Now a fly ball to right center. There to make the catch. We head back to the top of the order, and the next batter, Miles Straw. Now here's the 0-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second.
He's out.
Throw to first, but not in time. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, number 15. 1 for 2. And that's whipped for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher, Josh.
And now, Josh Bro. Throw to first and back in safely. Runner on the move. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases. And it one-hops the wall. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. In at second with a 2-out double. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That was as textbook a double as you'll see.
Number 15.
Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. This one is labeled.
Get up, ball, get up.
That's pretty deep. And that one is out of here. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. Still behind, but a little more hope in that dugout now after the home run. Seemed like he might not have hit it hard enough to leave the yard, but it had just enough carry to get over his glove and out of here for a dinger. Great effort in the outfield all the same. Man on at first. Next up for the Iron Pigs, Justin Crawford. Up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Struck the batter out looking, and that's the ball game. Huge effort at the dish. The second baseman, number 15, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Buffalo Bisons taking on the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Stefanik.
Michael Stefanik.
To the right side. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 23, Damiano.
Nobody on and 2 outs.
Batting third,
Stepping to the
the
plate
second
now for
baseman,
Lehigh
number
Valley,
15.
number 15. In the air to left center. It's carrying. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the second. No score. Welcome back. The Iron Pigs at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The second baseman, number
Very
15.
balanced hitter here. Perfectly comfortable with shooting the ball the other way for a base knock, but also with the ability to put a few over the fence. And that's ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Bro.
Back to the top of the order here.
Now
Coming
batting,
up to the dish
the
for
center
Buffalo,
fielder,
Stuart Baroa.
Baroa.
Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Grounder to second. Collects it. And there's one away.
He's out.
Looking at his swing right now, the mechanics
Now
just seem
batting,
out
the
of
left
whack.
fielder, Joey
Might need to go back to how he was swinging it
Loperfido.
earlier this year. Bases
Now
are empty
batting,
with 2 away.
number 15.
Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, number 15. Line drive to right. And that's the third out. So they go quietly here. We're through 6 full innings. Buffalo ahead in this game, 3-1. On to the next
Leading
inning.
off
Here's
for
the
Buffalo,
second baseman, Josh Rivera.
Josh Rivera.
One.
Right side, hard hit. And there's one
You're out.
down.
The right fielder, number 20, Devontae.
1 out and the bases are
Now
empty.
batting,
Settling in at
number
the plate for the
15.
Iron Pigs, number 15. Fouled off left side. The 0-1 offering. Swing lifted to left field. Loperfido drifts towards it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Josh.
2 outs and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Carson Taylor. And now it's going to be
Now
Carson
batting,
Taylor.
the first baseman, Carson Taylor.
The pitch. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss.
Previously on Storylines, the Negro Leagues. I think
second and third, nobody out. And here comes Biz Mackey for the Hilldales.
Maybe the best measure of Biz Mackey's greatness is that Cumberland Posey, the owner and manager of the Homestead Grays, picked Biz as the greatest catcher he'd ever seen over his own all-star catcher and Hall of Famer Josh Gibson.
There's a great story about Biz's first game with the Indianapolis ABCs against the Cuban Stars. One base runner tried to steal second, and Biz got the ball there so fast, the second baseman walked halfway to first to tag the runner. What a cannon. Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck